Hey everybody, iForce TV. This is Dusty Hanshaw doing another series weekend with Dusty. We're 2 weeks out from the 2013 USAs and shot up a few questions, kind of asking everybody what they wanted to see. And one of the main things people wanted to know was, what is something that I do to kind of relax, kick back, whether it be on the weekends, in the off season, whatever. And so I figured I would take you to one of my normal weekend brunch spots. So I brought us out here. We're down in the Biltmore area in Phoenix, hitting up Del Frisco's Grille, which is a place I come to get the absolute best brunch. I mean, they have everything. You will see it, so I'm not going to go into too much depth on some of my favorites, but today obviously I'm 2 weeks out, so dieting and all I won't be able to enjoy. So I figured, what better way to start a weekend of filming than making sure that my cameraman is full and satisfied before we get him to work. So directly from the airport to Del Frisco's, take care of the man, get him squared up, and get some good food in. So we're going to show you around the restaurant real quick, walk in to meet the chef, maybe see him doing some of his magic on my favorite meals. So this is the spot I come typically actually on leg day. I'll come in here and this would be a big meal prior to heading into the gym. So follow me, we'll check it out. All right, so here we are as promised at Del Frisco's Grille, and I'm here gonna grab Jeff, the GM, the man, the myth, the legend, and Jeff's gonna give us a little tour of the restaurant so you guys can see where I come hang out on a typical off-season Sunday for my brunch prior to going to blast out legs. So Jeff, show us around.
Sounds good. Right this way. We got our bar here that we run happy hour Monday through Sunday, 3 to 7. We give that weekend, everybody the weekend little tour in the bar. And then our exclusive dining room we have over here. Open from 11 to 11 every day. And then we have Dusty's table that we reserve for him when he's in. So we get a little exclusivity. We also have our really private room that I'll show you really quick. So anytime anybody wants to come in and book a private room for anywhere from 24 down to 12 to 10, if someone needs it at any time, we're well willing to make sure they have a great experience in here as well. We can set up catered menus, or we can make sure that just everybody goes right off the menu and enjoys himself. Got our great downstairs patio where any day anybody wants to come down here, but right now I don't think anybody wants to sit in this heat if they're smart. And then follow me up the stairs to the upstairs patio we have. This is a more unique upstairs patio. It's probably one of the nicest in the Phoenix area, and I'll show you why and why it makes it so nice to be able to sit out here, maybe in 90-degree weather, but not 110. But we have some really modern misters that we put in when we open the restaurant. People can enjoy anywhere from a VIP that we make that's Svedka vodka and fresh Hawaiian pineapple that marinates for 14 days. And then they can, it's like a heaven in a glass sitting up here at night enjoying a cocktail as long as they can. And then you get a little bit of people beeping at us to make sure that they know we're here. So people actually can come and network here with our community table. Anybody can enjoy and have a great cocktail and stay in right now those air conditioning area. And then right behind us we have our wine wall that everybody can come and enjoy anywhere from 450 bottle selections of wine, from reds to whites to champagnes. Anything you want, we'll make sure we can hand pick it for you and bring it out to you. Down the line where we create some of Dusty's favorites when he's able to eat, when he's on his off season. Right down here. Everything's prepped in here. Right now we have his favorite Avi Tuna Tacos and Philly cheesesteak egg rolls that we have that are already at the table ready for him waiting. And then down here, the piece of resistance is the coconut cream pie area. He will make sure he always has it and enjoys that as much as possible. And I don't know if we'll share, but we'll make sure. Right there is our waffle batter mix that we're making for the red velvet chocolate waffles that he'll be enjoying for brunch. Everything we do here is prime steaks. We're related with Del Frisco's restaurant group, and we have Del Frisco's out in Vegas, New York, Chicago, all over the country, and then Sullivan Steakhouse, which is a really fine dining restaurant that's actually started a new menu to really start that culinary flair and give it a new energy to that restaurant, which is going great. And then Del Frisco's brand, which Del Frisco's Grille brand, that is the new driving vehicle of the company, which is more of our hip concept, American steakhouse, but we have everything classic cocktails that we do and with a culinary twist behind it. Then today, this is the area where it all happens, where we're gonna make his favorite burger, the American grilled cheeseburger, double stack burger with homemade cut fries. Be out of this world. Then we make some nice flatbread pizzas in our oven right here. Get a little too hot back here. That'll help with the diet if you stand back here. For who needs a sauna when you're back here? And then this is where it all happens. Our back kitchen. Just prepping away right now. Getting ready for a good Saturday night. And then all of our produce and our seafood, everything happens back here. We may have to cut down some sirloins for him. Maybe just a 48 ounce if we can, when he's ready to eat again. Or maybe a nice big tenderloin filet. And we'll hide the fish because we know he doesn't want to eat that after dieting for such a long time. This is where it all happens, making sure our food's quality before it goes out to the table so every guest in Dusty gets exactly what they want. Got our Avi Tuna Tacos, sashimi grade tuna, guacamole, spicy mayo on top, a little cilantro, and then our cheesesteak egg rolls, a little onion, filet meat, and then a little cheese on top and a little black pepper in it. Dressed with our honey mustard and our Maupoi dressing.
All right, everybody, Dusty Hanshaw here, only this time I am behind the camera because we've got Todd here in front of me and he's gonna go ahead and take care of two of my favorite appetizers, and I wanna just catch this in action. So, Todd, I'm gonna need a little review, a little diners, drive-ins, and dives. You know, do the hunch, lean in, elbows out, you know the hunch, and take a bite of that bad boy.
So this is, I believe he said this is the
that's the Avi Tuna Taco.
I see some
this
guacamole.
This is a life changer.
Some guacamole, some sauce, some incredibly fresh looking ahi tuna, and here we go.
One-handed hunch. Wow, ballsy. Ballsy.
That's incredible. Crunchy shell, strong taste of cilantro and avocado. The tuna is amazing. And whatever the special sauce is caps it off. Fantastic. And you know what the best thing is? I have 4, got 3 more after this. And I'm not even sure what this is yet. We'll get to that.
That's coming up. All right, Todd, so we've got our first review down.
Very good.
It's time to move over here, though. I mean, because I want to know at the end of the day, not only which one is great, because that's both, but which one you think is better. Oh, boy.
We'll find out. But what is this again?
That, you know what? We're just going to call it
it's
a
sweet.
Taste of delight, but really what it is it's an egg roll with beef in it, of course, because I need the protein.
Dude. All right, that may be one of the greatest things I've ever tasted in my life.
And guess what? You can only get it at Del Frisco's Grille.
I can't even describe it. I mean, it's sweet and cheesy and beefy and incredible spices. It's everything. It's a package all wrapped up in an amazing presentation here as well. I mean, come on. Who gets to do this kind of thing, right?
Only a guy in the boots to ask his shirt. Because that's how we roll here with iForce Nutrition TV. We give you a tour of the restaurant. We might even, I don't know, show up with our own QT Crystal Light. Don't tell anyone, because I'm classy. But this is the spot, man. The reason I like this corner spot, though, to be honest with you, is I get to come over here, and as you can see, I can watch the action of the kitchen happening. Get to see the whole restaurant, see what's going on. And then, of course, in this case, because I'm not eating, our photographer is going to be leaving here a happy man. And I think we'll be getting the best footage we've ever gotten. Because
ever, hands down.
I roll in with peanut butter balls. Today, he gets a full menu at Del Frisco.
Who gets to do this at 10 o'clock in the morning, having Avi Tuna Tacos, some beef tenderloin, sweet egg roll, and a Diet Coke at Del Frisco's in Arizona? I guess we do.
iForce Nutrition does. That's who does.
That's right.
Dusty Hanshaw here with iForce Nutrition at Del Frisco's Grille in Phoenix, and actually drugged the man out of the kitchen, Mr. Monty Healy, the chef, to give us a quick rundown of the delights on the table that Todd just had. So Monty, if you could walk us through what he just ate there.
What he had was our ahi tacos. It's a tuna tartare with a house-made lime oil that we put in, mix the tuna in it, cooks it just enough, keep the bacteria at bay. Put a little spicy mayo on the top of that with some cilantro on top. The other thing was our cheesesteak egg rolls. It's a sliced prime meat, white American cheese, little honey mustard sauce, sweet chili sauce, fried in a wonton wrapper. Good stuff.
At the end of the day, what he said was, it's some life-changing shit on a plate. And that's what you get at Del Frisco's, a life changer. So Chef, thank you much.
Absolutely.
We're looking forward to more life-changing events coming up here shortly.
Anytime.
Awesome, thank you much. Cool.
Great, well over here we have our red velvet chocolate waffles. It has a cream cheese icing with thick cut maple bacon, fresh strawberries, dusted with cocoa powder and powdered sugar. Then we also have our all-American cheeseburger, 2 4-ounce patties, aged cheddar, lettuce, tomato, onion, pickle, and our homemade special sauce paired with french fries. It's absolutely delicious. You'll love it. Great.
I'm sure I will.
Good, enjoy.
Wow, thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
All right. So of course, you know, I'm a sucker for red velvet. I love it, and I think the world knows it, and that's why I'm going in for these waffles right now. And I want the world to see me put, because I always tell everybody, bacon can make anything taste better. Bacon, peanut butter, and avocado can make anything taste better. In this case, I've got red velvet, like she said, dusted with cocoa and powdered sugar, some glaze, and God knows what else, because it doesn't matter, but I'm about ready to do this. Ecstasy.
As promised, delivered, redonkulous. Let's see these bad boys.
You get that?
Wow. And do you think you should maybe toss a little dip into the syrup? I mean, let's get after this.
Let's do it. You know, I'll just pour it on a little bit here. Nothing like some maple syrup with some bacon on some red velvet waffles.
2 weeks out, you got a Diet Coke, we're fine.
Absolutely.
This is our coconut cream pie dessert. It is the best dessert you could ever possibly have in your life. It's got a nice crumbly vanilla wafer crust, velvety smooth coconut cream center, house-made whipped cream, and then it's topped with toasted coconut and shaved white chocolate. It is absolutely phenomenal. My favorite dessert that I've ever had.
Ever?
Ever. Wow. It's very delicious.
She
and I'm a
wouldn't
huge
lie.
pie fan.
She wouldn't lie. Let's see.
Here we
this.
go, guys.
Dig in.
Here we go. Flaky on top, crusty on the outside, soft on the inside. Here goes nothing, folks. Oh man.
Right? I told you.
man.
Super delicious.
Ginger and Marianne have nothing on this.
I'm glad you like it.
Todd, let's hear it. Tell me about this.
This is it. It's cold, it's crunchy, it's creamy, it's sweet, it's, once again, it's perfect.
Well,
It's
if you were
absolutely
going to
perfect.
summarize it, in DH style, what would you say?
It's already changed my life. I'm one bite into it and my life has changed. I'll never be the same again. Thank you very much.
And there it is, people. As you can see, when you hang out and run with iForce Nutrition and DH and AZ, this is the kind of service you get when you come around, hit a spot like Del Frisco's. All right, so now that our cameraman is thoroughly satisfied in his stomach, I get to do what I get to do, which is bring my own food, enjoy it here in my favorite spot in the restaurant nonetheless, and not nearly as delicious to describe, but I have 10 ounces of potato and 10 ounces of chicken with some sugar-free ketchup on it. Wow, that does not sound nearly as good as an Avi Tuna Taco, or a double stack burger, or chocolate velvet Belgian waffles. Are you kidding me? Hate this video. I'm kidding. But soon, I'll be back here and I'll be dusting all that food. There won't be any leftovers not getting completed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed and a little bit pissed off. That's not gone. I'm diving in, starving. Still really good though, just for the record. I like my diet food. Well, here we are, finishing up our epic trip to Del Frisco's Grille in Phoenix, where we more than adequately fed the cameraman. I'm questioning if I'm gonna need to give him a little Dexaprin to boost him back up so he doesn't fall into a food coma while we do the rest of the videoing today. But wanted to make sure to thank Jeff for having us out for this awesome meal, and make sure when you guys are in Phoenix, you stop into the Del Frisco's Grille, ask for Jeff, tell him Dusty sent you to change his life. So Jeff, appreciate it.
Thanks
Thanks so much for having us out.
For you, my friend. Thank you.